Hello, it is Advent Calendar Day 9, but first we're going to take a look at Baby's First Blocks. I wanted to open this. I just opened up one of the toys from this set, which is a 2-pack of the Rocka Stack and Baby's First Blocks. And then this is like the Sad Beige Mom version. Sad Beige Dad is how I definitely would describe myself, but I kind of had to get both. Now this is something that probably has changed the most from its original toy. It was, should I tell you what we're opening for the Advent Calendar? We're opening up Bluey, and then we have a mystery bin of stuff, and I guess that is just those things. That's happening later, but I really do want to focus on this. What triggered it was, I have this in my Amazon cart, and it told me that this was the best-selling toy. I think of a category like stacking blocks, though. This is the one that came in this Amazon 2-pack, which I really like. You can buy it individually. You can buy it in a 3-pack with a xylophone and this thing. And that is what I would recommend if you were giving a Christmas gift. I mean, you could even give just this as a Christmas gift. You could give just this as a Christmas gift. But if you wanted to love that baby, I would give them the set of 3 with the xylophone. I still don't have the xylophone. Maybe I'll get it. I think this is something that I definitively want in my collection. You can see how good they look together. This has changed a lot throughout the years. I did want to talk about that more in the future, and maybe I will, but that's not for today. I have to remember to keep these videos short because I am making so many videos throughout the year. I also am going to struggle with not throwing away this box because it's so Fisher-Price adorable. I love brown paper parcels. This is such a Christmas thing. Look at this. I know that people don't like giving those as gifts, that they prefer to give the open-faced stuff that you find at the store, but I kind of do appreciate that paper box. And you can see that okay, so the original one that they made, I think it's not as old as some of the other Fisher-Price toys. I think it's 70s. I could be mistaken, but it was like a jar, or like a plastic container with a lid, so round, regular lid, and then it would have the shapes inside. I don't know why they went this route with the updated version, but I love this. You know what else I love? Which the very first Fisher-Price toys did. They had a sticker on. It was usually the item was made with wood, but they had stickers on that would fall off over time. But this is actually not a sticker, and it's printed on the bucket itself. I like that. I wonder how durable it is. I think that's some kind of computer digital printing technology. Do I see pixelation in there? Perhaps. It's a cute graphic. It's cute. The crocodile and the lion are repeated in many Fisher-Price toys for sure. And then maybe before I really like this color. Orange and blue complementary colors, yellow and blue primary colors, and then Fisher-Price is red, the other primary color. And then inside we have all kinds of blocks. But let's open up this version, which they call 10 blocks to sort, Fisher-Price, and Baby's First Blocks. And I don't know if it says anywhere why this one is different. It's got a different pattern on it. But as someone who is definitely would, my baby would have very, I don't know, I like bright colors. I think that I like mixing nature with toys. This is kind of what I do in my life, and I'm okay with it. Oh, here, an example of brown paper parcels that I'm opening over on my 1/6 scale channel, just like my real Advent calendar. that I'm opening on my vlog channel. So I did a mini version of what I'm doing in real life. And but here we talk about baby toys. And I am kind of a sad beige dad. I really like natural things, and I try to keep everything as zen and beautiful as possible. But I don't mind a splash of toy, so I would be happy. I would be ecstatic for my baby to play with something this cute and adorable. It has more to do with durability and function, and Fisher-Price is my favorite toy company. There's no question that these things are staples, which are why there's no reason for me to have these, but they're like toy perfection, and I think that they belong in my collection as a representation of something that just means a lot to me. And this is why I love toys and collect toys and think so much about toys all the time. It's because, I mean, I guess I'm kind of very ADHD, so probably it has to do with, on the spectrum kind of appreciation of bright colors and just simple, perfect design, perfection. Like, this is what it attains. So check this out. Yeah, I'm super excited about the colors of this one, but I also really appreciate the colors of this one. Like, yeah, this is why I had to have both. When I saw that this one was available, check out the scene on here. It's just more muted. We have the same texture that's on here. Of course, the baby's gonna like that. I don't know. I think I always, when I talk about a baby, I think about how I'm attracted to it, how I see that this is. I would just, constantly rub my hands over the X's and O's and see how cute they are and perfect. I remember doing this as a kid, having to sort and align everything. So, I mean, me just putting these blocks inside of these boxes is going to be so much fun. Look at the tone, the two different tones of blue on this one. Which one would you choose? I'd love to hear in the comments below. I can't make a choice. I like them for different reasons. But let's take a look at the blocks inside. Now, the blocks used to be like they were totally solid. I don't know when they did this thing. They also did this with the coins that went into the cash register that everyone knows. But this, I mean, oh no, there's little surprises in each one. So I don't know if they're different. Hopefully it's the same texture. No, there's little representation of the symbol inside. So we've got the stars inside the stars, the circle inside the circle. Is there... I was looking if there's some kind of marbleation or granite kind of... I don't know. I love these colors. I can't believe I'm showing you the triangles inside the triangles. Fisher-Price is so good at making patterns. See, this is the X and O that I was feeling on the back of the this same, mimicking that same thing. So pluses, and then the circles, we've done that. The triangle, we've done that. Oh, the square we haven't done yet. Oh, look at the square. All 1960s groovy kind of thing. But I'm having a brain fart. It'll come to me in a second. So I love these muted colors. And then I guess these are, the same pattern. I think that they are. Is the star the same? Star, 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 star. Yeah, it's the same. So you could also mix and match these, which I don't have a problem with. And before I forget, and I can't stop thinking about it, it's have we all seen the meme where there's the kid going like this and struggling to get it in, and he just takes off the lid and puts it in like that? I love that. But this is kind of an on the spectrum thing where I'm gonna have to. I won't be able to not do every single one. I have to get all these shapes in there. So, I mean, it is definitely, I don't know, we have we have this innate urge to sort things and classify things. So what a perfect toy to start that off, identifying the different shapes. I can't believe how much I can talk about such a simple toy, but it's toy perfection. It really is. It's so cute. I mean, maybe I don't love this graphic, but yes, I do. I guess it's not as vintage as it could be, but this is not a vintage version of the toy. Oh, and let me say, speaking about the relief on this, when looking at the vintage one it's very much sculpted like this. There's a whole scene, I think, of a child playing or something, probably with the blocks, but it's in that old Fisher-Price style, and it's like embossed on the case itself. There's no paint or anything. It's a pretty. This was new to me. I don't think I'd ever seen. I probably have seen it before, but I didn't think about it or anything. But this is quite a change from that. But I guess I can. Yeah, I guess I can say that. I mean, these textures, they're for purpose, and they're for, I just talked about this on my vlog channel, why I like something, and it's because it has double purpose. This is tactile. It is good for the feels, but it's also good for, getting a strong grip on it, too. It's like a classic shovel and pail kind of toy, something that you can sit down, so easy to wash. You'd probably run it through don't quote me on this, it probably says something about this in the documentation, run it through the dishwasher. I don't personally use a dishwasher. I would probably hand wash it because of the heat, but you can. A baby can sneeze on this, and you can run it under a tap, and you're good to go. Beautiful colors. I can't handle it. I gotta put these all in. Do we have one that's, I guess, is the star yellow? No, they're not following the same. If they were following the same rules, see, look at me classifying even, this is how much fun I can have with this, because I wanted to see, since they used the yellow one, I assumed that they would use what I'm trying. This is blue. The star is blue, and it matches the lid. I would have expected them to use the yellow one on here, but no, they used a green one. Let's put this away. This pink is beautiful. This blue is beautiful. So it teaches shapes and colors, and there's so many ways that you can teach. You can also, these are blocks. They're good for stacking and knocking over, and I do wish probably that they were filled in, but there is something about the hull. I don't know why they would have done it this way. This is bathtub safe as well, but you can stack this stuff, which is, I wonder what the reasoning is. And I do like this FP logo on the other side. So that's cool too. The fact that water would run through them. I don't know. They have six holes in this. Maybe they are teaching numbers. 3 holes in this. 4 holes in this. I think this is a number 4. Does one of them have 5? 5 pointed stars. Look, it teaches numbers too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I luckily I picked that up on my own. We don't have a 2, we have a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. We have 2 4s. They should have put just 1 on there. They could have put a 1. They would have had to put a 1 through the FP though. They could have, no, there's no 2-sided shapes. Interesting. They did do this for 6 though. See, here I am trying to organize and sort why and the reasons, and this is good. This is what being a kid is about, because this is when these things happen. Here, I'm doing it right now. This is imaginative play. This is trying to figure out the logic behind things. Why is there no 2 here? Why is there no 1? Why are there 2 4s? things in Earth, things are okay. Now I'm getting too philosophical. These are beautiful. This is an awesome toy. Let's let me sort them one more time. They can be built as blocks. They can be toppled over. They can be played with. I wonder why they hollowed them out, though. I'm very curious to know. Is it just saving plastic? They saved the plastic of one side by doing it. Probably easier to construct into molds. I just tried to fit the star into the wrong hole. Look, I can still learn from this. You know, what is that? What is that? Is it called perfection? No, it's called the one that, I guess it is called perfection. It pops up. That gave me anxiety. That was a very stressful game. You had to get all the shapes in. I'm not very good at time restraints, and then the timer goes off, and then the whole thing pops up. It's a nightmare. Notice how I didn't put the ones that didn't go with the sets into the different ones. I don't think I can bring myself to do it. They should be separate entities. These are awesome. Let's move on. I really do love them. I'm so happy to have them in my collection. Does it say anything about dishwasher safe on here? I'm sure it says something, but I keep making these videos way too long. What do we open? Let's open up Bluey today on the advent calendar. I keep thinking that I'm missing an item from here too. So here we are. I didn't ever Christmas. Wait. 24 gifts. Christmas swim. Oh. Christmas swim advent calendar, which makes sense because it's Australia. So 7, 8 was yesterday, and 9 is today, and number 9 is up here. Oh, it's big. What will we get? Did I do it right? 9. It's like, is this the main one? Did I open them out of order? Oh, we got a bench yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Let's double check. Yeah, we got the bench yesterday. So the bench goes with... Oh, that helps take it out. Okay. Oh, whoops, I just broke it. Right, you had to totally destroy it to get it out of the package. Hopefully I didn't destroy the table. I think it's supposed to snap in and out. Speaking of Fisher-Price, they do make tables that flip around while they make them flip in a different way. But we get a table today, which I guess I have to keep in my diorama. It kind of works as a desk. They have the dinner, the Christmas dinner, which, look, is there oysters and seafood? Can you make out what's on the plates? There's brie in the middle. I was tempted to buy myself a brie yesterday. I have a coupon. Oh, and then you can clear the table. I expected it to have a different scene on the opposite side, and they probably do. This is probably a reused part. Sometimes from Peppa Pig. Oh no, it's Moose Toys. Never mind. They probably have this in a playset, like a school desk or something, and they've got, or tidied up and then messy kind of thing. I'm thinking that this must be a reused part, but it's kind of strange that they didn't give us an alternate sticker on that side, or unless mine's missing it. But I actually am happy because I like that it's made it so generic. And then we have the bench. That's really cute to go with it, and I should get a Bluey character to sit in there. Hey, let's get a Bluey character now. There'll be one in today's advent calendar jar. So let's see what we got. Here it is. Here we go. So, I don't know who this character is. I'm assuming it's a friend of Bluey's. I have definitely... Wait. This looks like maybe this isn't a child, because it looks like Bluey's uncle and aunt. I know that they came in a marriage set, so they kind of have heads like this, don't they? I like it. It's great. Let's see how Let's see how the bench works for them, because they can sit at the table. That looks really cute. Yep, sitting at the table, sitting at Christmas dinner. Adorbs. Every single one of these figures are adorable. Oh. And why was I worried? I have all of the figures here. I don't think all of my figures are going to fit in this bin. Sit Bluey there. That's so cute. And then I've put all of the figures in this bin. Oh, look at me I'm still sorting. So I've got this bin full of the figures, and then all of the Christmas things I've put out here. Oh, I didn't realize I left a Stitch out, a Stitch with a present. I put those away yesterday. Uh-oh. I don't think Stitch gets to stay. That was from yesterday's review. Okay, what else do we have to open? This is funny. This is the last of the barrels. Oh no, or maybe this isn't a barrel. This is a tiki head. Okay, it's different. We've got another barrel, but this is our first tiki head. I think there might be more tiki heads. This is from Jake and the Neverland Pirates. This is me exploring my collection that I love, and I thought I was all prepared, but apparently I thought, see, we've already gotten some barrels. Wait, I don't even know if this is going to fit into the... I prefer to put my toys in these collector cases because I can see them better. Uh-oh. I guess maybe it will fit. I'll put it down at the bottom. Turn it to the side, see. Yeah, it's going into there. A little Jake figure each day. I think it's safe in there like that. And then what's this? Okay, I did clear out my boxes. I can take you over. This is a key moment. This I should have put aside and made sure I knew what the 25th jar was, or the 24th jar was, because we got the Sweet Baby Jesus today. Like, I can't handle it. So from the Fisher-Price Fisher-Price nativity scene comes this Sweet Baby Jesus lying in the manger. It's going to look so cute. He's going to be there. He's waiting now. We're going to put him in there, and he's waiting for everyone to arrive. Just like what happened. They all followed the star to find him. He was already there. So I guess he should have been from the very beginning. So we're going to take him over to the nativity scene. We got to see what's happening over there. But first, we have to open up this Smurf with the key. Isn't this? Oh no, it's the Magic Flute was the first Christmas. Oh, wait, are the Smurfs a Christmas? The Smurfs might be a Christmas movie. There was a lot of Christmas stuff going on in the Smurfs. I'm going to look for a Christmas special. But the Magic Flute thing, this is a Magic Key thing. So we get a Smurf with a Magic Key. Like I say, every time I open these, I really like how they super cartoonized them. Slice made them Slice. These are by Slice. And oh yeah, I like to look at the date on these ones. This is 2016, I believe it says. So it's not as new as some of the other ones I've opened, but pretty new from the collection, and I like it. Thinner, but cute Smurf going into the collection. Here we go. Here's what we got so far. There were 3 already in this box. There's room in here. And I'll put him right there. And I don't think that's a Smurf with a name. I think that's just a generic Smurf, not like some of the other characters we're getting. But that collection is coming right along nicely as well. And here, come with me. Let's go over to the nativity scene and we'll see. Look, there are my advent calendars hanging from the, and that's where the missing jar goes, right there. Here's the rest of the jars. that we're pulling out. This used to be my backdrop, but it was too busy. Look, there's one of the other Fisher-Price Rock and Stack that we opened in the Rock and Stack video. And then the manger is up here. Uh-oh, we have to play the song. I haven't played it in a few days. We'll put that little guy over here. He's gonna fall out of the manger if we don't do it carefully. So he's gonna have to go on this side like that. There he is. Shh. That's really cool. There's a light. There's a light that goes up. There's a light. I'm sorry. There's a light right up here. I'm not gonna play the song again. It lights up this light, but it also beams a light down on the sweet baby Jesus. Can you believe that? So here are the animals that we got sitting in the manger. We got one of the wise men showed up early, and we got the angel watching over, which is really useful. And then we got this guy. I don't remember him from the nativity scene. And these onlookers, I don't know where they came from, but they're here to experience the miracle as well. So we're happy. This was a really cool Fisher-Price set that I did do a review of a couple years ago, and I think I didn't put it out last year, which is making me, this is why it didn't come as an advent calendar, it was just a set, and I really need to appreciate it. So that's what happened this year. Sad, see the mix of sad beige dad mixed with colorful Fisher-Price stuff. Normally this is all sad beige stuff. That's where the little people, whoa, this is where Christmas recording madness happens. But behind that, you see that's where all of the Fisher-Price little people happen. But you've seen enough. You've seen enough for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Christmas Day 9, and I'll see you again tomorrow. We got to put this back so it looks nice on the wall over there. Until tomorrow, day 10. Exciting. That's that round number.